see this three-wave structure, and I think it's a three-wave structure, is an A wave. And so I'm waiting for a B wave. I am currently in a short. Now, does that mean that we can't go up a little more? We can, okay? I don't know that this pump is done. We may want to go up a little more, perhaps. I don't know, but we may be finished, and we may be getting into something like this for a B wave, okay? I need counter to this to go there, and likely that counter is going to find support where, let's go and zoom out, it's going to find support on our ascending support trend line, okay? It's a trend line because there are at least 2 points that we used to make it, okay? And it connects the original A wave, the A wave of the B wave, and now I believe that it's going to be where we find support for the B wave, okay? The B wave retracement of this A wave. And that is currently at about 35.6. Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 9th, 2022, and Bitcoin has just pumped 8-9% in the past 12 hours. However, I'm not convinced, and here is why. If you're interested in finding out my ideas about Bitcoin, my next big trade, then watch until the very end. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for liking the video, clicking the bell notification, sharing this video with other people who are also interested in Bitcoin analysis, technical analysis, Elliott wave theory, and all that kind of stuff, and subscribing to the channel. We love to have you. We love to have you. All right. This is what I'm seeing on the charts. I go back to what I've been speaking about ad nauseum on this channel for months, maybe, a reversal pattern. We need to print a reversal pattern. You see this on every time frame. It's time frame agnostic. You can look at it on small time frames. You can look at it on large time frames. Before price reverses, it needs to complete a reversal pattern in earnest, okay? And a reversal pattern is essentially a sequence of 3 corrective patterns, right? There's usually just 3 flat corrections in sequence, right? An A wave, a B wave, and what I call a C section, okay? Now, why are we printing this reversal pattern? If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reversal pattern is essentially what we have to print in order to reverse the price, the course, the direction of the price back up, because we had previously been in a 73-day downtrend, okay? And here's the 73-day downtrend that I'm referring to if you're new to Bitcoin. But we've been trading down. We've been sort of drawing down for 2+ months. And we need to print a reversal pattern to take the price back up. And why does the price need to go back up? It's because, according to Elliott wave theory, you don't just go down in a straight line. Impulses require corrections, right? Like they're sort of intermediate relief rallies within an impulse, within a trend. So if the general trend is down, right, you get an impulse to take you up a little bit and then back down. So this is the reversal pattern for our wave 2 correction. And if you're new to Elliott wave theory, if you're new to the channel, just know that a wave 2 correction cannot retrace beyond the 618 Fibonacci retracement level of the trend. So we take the Fibonacci retracement tool from the top to the bottom of these 5 waves, and we see that the 618 Fibonacci level represents 52.7 approximately, okay? So 52.7, 52.8 is what I'm expecting the top of Bitcoin's upside to be for the near future, actually, because the 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 remaining waves down go down quite far. Okay, so that's part of my larger term analysis. I'm not going to get into that right now. Essentially, that informs my medium to short term analysis and why I don't believe that this pump that we've just gotten, let's go back on the hourly time frame, is going to 52K. It's not the one that's going to take us there. All right, that's my trade plan. That's what I'm anticipating. Doesn't mean it's correct. It's just what I'm preparing to do. There's also preparation for that to be wrong. That's called risk management. So if I'm horribly wrong and we just shoot up, I need stops in case I was thinking of shorting the market, right? So whatever ideas I may share, don't be confused at the idea or the fact that I also have an idea or a plan for if I'm wrong, okay? I have a plan and I share this in the live stream if I'm kind of wrong, if I'm maybe wrong, and if I'm really wrong, okay? That's part of my trading strategy. You have to develop your own, but it's all about risk management. All right, so this is why I'm not a full believer in this pump and why I still think we need that third corrective wave, right? We've printed the A wave. Congratulations. Initial breakup structure. I believe that the B wave is complete. Why? Every corrective wave comes in three, okay? That third leg is always impulsive. This leg that we just printed was impulsive. Let me prove it to you. Whoops. Okay, let me prove it to you. Let's zoom in to the 15-minute time frame, and we were counting this together, and we came up with some fancy counts, but it's tough to count waves as they form, I'll always say. But now once they're formed, it's much easier. So here's what I see. Let's first of all take the magnet off, change the color. Can we do that? Let's change the color. Let's just put white. Okay. And let's start over. All right, so here's what I'm seeing on this impulse, okay? Wave 1, wave 2, I think that's quite clear. Wave 3 is comprised of 5 waves in and of itself, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then a fourth wave right here, this complex correction right here, and then a fifth wave that is an ending diagonal, okay? And I want to draw your attention to this. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, okay? So that's our ending diagonal. In Elliott wave theory, there is such a thing as an ending diagonal. As I said, it is 5 sequences of 3 waves, and that is counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just the same as the 5, 3, 5, 2, 5 count, except that it is 3 waves each. No 5 waves, then 3 waves. Just 3 waves each. It throws a lot of people off, even people who are aware of the fact that an ending diagonal exists. Much more does it throw off those people who have no clue about any Elliott wave theory, okay? And it essentially looks like hell, and no one can make sense of it, right? It is supreme volatility, and most people lose money in this range. So what did I do? I've known about this ending diagonal for quite some time, but I've made an upgrade. I am extremely cautious in going to any wave 5. If I see a wave 5, I'm going to be very careful about shorting it, about longing it, about doing anything with it, because the ending diagonal exists. That entered my trading rules just recently, because I'm like, oh wow, dude, this ending diagonal, you keep getting tripped up by it. Even though you know it exists, it is not worth it. I'm looking at my stats. I'm looking at my performance. Whenever I get this ending diagonal, I lose a lot of money. So be very careful with wave 5s in general, because you can get an ending diagonal. Now, the question is, can you know when an ending diagonal is coming? Not really. Can you read it as it's forming? Perhaps. You got to be elite at reading, because I read this when we initially got it as part of this correction. I read this as a WXY. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a WXY. It's basically a complex correction, and all of this was a W, right? So that's what I read it as, not knowing that we were already in the wave 5 ending diagonal, okay? And I actually know a trader, very good trader, who doesn't trade wave 5s because of ending diagonals. He's an elite trader. He's a decent chartist, but an elite trader, okay? And he doesn't touch anything about wave 5 because of the ending diagonal. It's just too tricky. So word to the wise, be careful about the ending diagonal. That's what we got here. In any case, let's go back to the overall analysis. We do have 5 waves here, okay? And why is that significant? It's significant because we know that the third leg of any correction is impulsive. I'll repeat, the third leg of any correction is impulsive. So we have A, B. This is a legitimate B. Why is it a legitimate B? 1, it retraces to at least the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement of wave A. 2, it has 3 waves in and of itself, and in those 3 waves, there's a 0.5 minimum retracement. Those 2 things are satisfied. I'm happy with that. I'm seeing impulse here. My wave B is done. Wave B is done. For me, wave B is done for those reasons. So I'm still waiting for my C section, as I called it. Okay, let's zoom out. Back on the 4-hourly time frame, I call it the C section. Why do I not call it the C wave? Because it's not fully impulsive, okay? If there's a proper actual name for this, somebody tell me. I don't know it. I, spied these reversal patterns in like going blind, looking at price action for tens of thousands of hours. So I just have these goofy names for it. If you have a better name, please suggest it in the comments. But so I call this the C section, and I still need a C section, okay? I think this pump is the A wave of the C section. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So let's clean this up. We've already proven that this is a proper impulse, so we don't need it on a chart. And so that's what I'm seeing here. See this 3-wave structure, and I think it's a 3-wave structure, is an A wave. And so I'm waiting for a B wave. I am currently in a short. Now, does that mean that we can't go up a little more? We can, okay? I don't know that this pump is done. We may want to go up a little more, perhaps. I don't know. But we may be finished, and we may be getting into something like this for a B wave, okay? I need counter to this to go there, and likely that counter is going to find support where? Let's go and zoom out. It's going to find support on our ascending support trend line, okay? It's a trend line because there are at least 2 points that we used to make it, okay? And it connects the original A wave, the A wave of the B wave, and now I believe that it's going to be where we find support for the B wave, okay? The B wave retracement of this A wave. And that is currently at about 35.6, okay? So, what am I doing? My trade is simple. I am thinking we need this B wave, right? So I'm thinking short, okay? I'm looking at open interests. For those of you who don't know what open interest is, look it up really quickly. And I'm seeing it go more and more negative, meaning I'm paying to short. So longs are paying for shorts. If you're long right now, you're in the minority. Most people are short, at least on Phemex, on my exchange, okay? And it was that I was paying $4 to short. Now I'm paying $7 to short, okay? And I don't have a large position. Right now I'm trading like 173 Bitcoin. Just a moderate position, okay? So if I'm short and a lot of other people are short. It begs the question, why? This is why I think people are short. This is what I think people are reading. I think people are seeing that this trend is exhausted. If we zoom in, we can attempt to read the Elliott waves in this trend. Perhaps, we can do that. I don't know if we'll have any luck, but let's try. Okay? Let's try. If this indeed is an A wave, then I'm seeing that this is A of B, or A of A. This is B of A, okay? Do you see that? So do you see A, B, C? So that is your B wave, that's your A wave, and then all of this is your impulse, okay? But it's hard to read because you'd have to really zoom in, and let's see if we can't make sense of this. So we're on the 3-minute chart. Let's try and read this impulse. Like, do we see a wave 2 correction, for instance? Like, basically on the way up here, it doesn't even look impulsive. It looks corrective. It looks like a series of corrections matriculating upwards, right? That's what I'm seeing. And then once we get here, I'm seeing right here. Once we get here, I'm seeing an initial diagonal, right? A 53535, a mini wedge here, and that pops us out, and that takes us. Right, let's entertain this for a moment. You're getting value from this, right? From the large term analysis, medium term analysis, to the small time frame. I'm zooming into the 3-minute chart. I'm counting this impossible Elliott wave, right or wrong, sound technical analysis based on the principles of Elliott wave theory. Like the video, share with other people who are interested in serious technical analysis. That is, there's not that much serious technical analysis on YouTube. A lot of fundamental analysis and people telling you what the Fed is saying and, what rates are and stuff like that and what the war is going to do. We're just looking at the charts here, right? If you appreciate that, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all that good stuff, and let's keep going. All right. So I see an initial diagonal here, and let's just say that this is our wave 2, okay, with a minimum 382 retracement there. And we get, let's pull a Fibonacci extension, trend-based extension right here. So let's say wave 1, wave 2. We got an extended third wave, okay? An extended third wave because this hit the 3618 because the third wave typically ends at between the 1618 and the 2, right? So that would be an extended third wave. And then we would get, I don't know, because if you get an extended third wave, you can't get an extended fifth wave. So I don't really know what to make of this, to be honest. I don't know what to make of this. I'm having tons of trouble reading this. Yeah? But large term, kind of big picture, I'm seeing this as being an A wave. Is it finished? Maybe, maybe not. Is there one more leg? It's possible. There could be one more leg to the upside. Maybe to structure high. Let's zoom out. Maybe up until here. I could see price coming down and finding resistance right below the structure at around 43.2. Or we could just be done and we could be reversing course all the way down. Well, it doesn't go down in a straight line, but as I said, we could be reversing course to put in this B wave, okay? We're almost there, my friends. We're almost there. For those of you who are bullish and are waiting for that exit pump, 252K, we're going to get it. This was this is a sign that we're pretty much rounding the corner. We're on the tail end of this corrective reversal pattern. And so I'm expecting one more move down, small pivot, then we go fully impulsive. That's what I'm seeing on the charts. That's what I'm seeing it. And I hope, you guys are well, trading safe, using good risk management. Let me know what you think about my analysis in the comments, right? I'd love to hear what you think. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.